electrostatic force. Clear? Electric field is nothing but it is the region in which any charged particles experiences electrostatic force. Electric field is nothing but generally it is the area around the any given charged particle or any given charged body. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಅದು ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅದು ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಇರುವಂಥ ಏರಿಯಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಇರುವಂಥ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ನ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ both will interact, both electric field as well as the charge that you have placed, both will interact. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಅವೆರಡು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಲು ಎರಡು ಒಂದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಏರಿಯಾಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ನಾವು ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಆ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್, ದಟ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ various reason or for many problems, practical problems. In order to solve, we need to calculate what is the strength of the given field. ಆ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ or electric field intensity at a point in an electric field is the force experienced by the unit positive charge placed at that point. Okay, electric intensity or electric field strength is nothing but it is the force experienced by the any unit positive charge placed at that particular point. So if you put any unit positive charge at a particular electric field, then it experiences some force. Clear? The force experienced by the unit positive charge at a particular electric field is called intensity of that electric field. Okay, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೀಲ್ಡು ಫೋರ್ಸನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಫೋರ್ಸು ಆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ದು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ meaning of electric strength or electric field intensity. Then the SI unit of electric field is nothing but Newton per Coulomb, or also we can express it as volt per meter. Clear? Then this electric intensity E is equal to force acting per unit positive charge. This electric field intensity is vector quantity, that is why I have used vector symbol here. Vector E is equal to vector force F by Q naught. So electric field strength or electric field intensity is nothing but force experienced by unit positive charge, okay, which is kept at that particular electric field. So this is what the concept of electric field and electric field intensity or strength. Now let us move ahead. Just now we have defined the term electric field intensity. Okay, now we will understand or we will try to find out electric field strength or electric field intensity due to an isolated point charge. Now we need to find out what is the strength of a point, what is the field strength or what is the intensity of electric field produced by isolated point charge. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು isolated unit point charge ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. Then how much intensity that a unit isolated point charge can generate or can create, that we need to find out here. For that, consider a point charge Q. You can observe the diagram. Okay, consider a point charge Q placed at point A as shown in the figure. Let us find the electric field E at a point P at a distance R from charge Q. Imagine a positive point charge Q naught at P. The charge Q produces electric field E at P. Okay, so to calculate the field intensity produced by the isolated point charge around the charge Q, what I have considered is, here I have considered one point charge q. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಅರೌಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ದೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ, ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಕ್ಯೂ, ದಟ್ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಈಸ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಚಾರ್ಜ್, ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಯೂ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಟ್ ಎ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಡ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ವಿಚ್ ಈ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂ. ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಏನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂಗಿಂತ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನಾವು ಎಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ನಾಟ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ನ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ? 6 ಮೀಟ್ರ್ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕ್ಯೂಗಿಂತ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನಾವು this is what the procedure that I have done. Now the force applied by q on q naught is given by, clear, we have one positive q charge and we are going to calculate the intensity produced by this isolated charge q. For that I have considered another test charge which I have kept at a distance of r from the q. Now the force applied by q on q naught is given by, if you keep one charge beside another charge, we already know that it experiences, both will exert a force on each other. Clear? Now the force applied on q, this charge particle q on the charge particle q naught, test charge, is given by, again, Coulomb's law of electrostatic, F which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, then product of these two charges q into q naught by square of the distance between them, which is r square. Clear? Now according to definition, just I will rearrange here, just you. According to definition, this equation I got it from the Coulomb's law, the force exerted by charge q on this test charge q naught. Now according to definition of electric field, E which is equal to F by q naught. E equal to F by q naught is nothing but it is the definition for field intensity, that is force experienced. Electric field strength is nothing but force experienced by unit positive charge at that particular field is nothing but the electric field intensity. Clear? Now which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into q by r square. Okay students, till now we have discussed about what is the definition of electric intensity, what do we mean by electric field, each and everything we have discussed. In today's class, let us have a glance at what is the meaning of uniform electric field. Okay, so the name itself will suggest us that something is uniform here. Okay, if you want to call any electric field as uniform electric field, then uniform electric field is the electric field in which unit positive charge experiences the same force at all the points. Okay, we already defined the definition for electric intensity. It is electric intensity is nothing but it is the force experienced by a unit positive charge at a given point. Okay, if the unit positive charge experiences the same force at all the points, then that field or that electric field we can call it as uniform electric field, because the force or electrostatic force of a given field is constant on a unit positive charge at all the points. Clear? So that is the reason why we can call it as this given electric field as a uniform electric field. Clear? Now the non-uniform electric field, it is obviously the reverse of this uniform electric field. Here at all the positions, an electric force which is experienced by the positive charge is not constant. Okay, at different places in a given field you will get a different force. We will get a different force in the sense the positive charge will experience different force at a different points. So that is why it is non-uniform electric field. In the figure you can observe here, okay, some of the diagrams for non-uniform electric field, okay, and uniform electric field. Okay, this field is an example for uniform electric field, because at all the points unity positive charge will experience the same intensity. Now this is the example for non-uniform electric fields. Okay, this is the non-uniform electric field. This is also example for non-uniform electric field. Okay, this is the concept of uniform electric field as well as non-uniform electric field. So now let us have a glance at what is the definition for source charge. Source charge is the charge which produces the electric field that we define. Okay, source charge is nothing but it is the source from which the electric field is arising, or it is the source charge is nothing but it is the point from where this electric field is originated. Okay, that is what we will call it as source charge. So the source charge can be a single charge, or it may be a group of charges, or any continuous distribution of charge. Okay, this source charge doesn't mean that it should be a single point or it should be a single charge. It may be a group of charges, or it may be a system of charges, or it may be any continuous distribution of charges. So source charge, the overall meaning of source charge is nothing but it is the space, or it is a point from which this electric field is arising. So that we can consider it as a source charge. Now let us state the superposition principle of electric field and apply this law to find electric field due to system of n point charges. Superposition principle of electric field is nothing but if you want to calculate any electric field or electric intensity at a given point, then the total electric field at a given point is equal to the electric fields produced by the number of charges which are surrounding the given point. So that is nothing but the superposition principle of electric field. Superposition of principle of electric field andre, if for example illೊಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ here. Okay, if you want to calculate total electric field at this point, okay, what we have to do is we have two charges here. Okay, q1 ಒಂದು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದೆ, q2 ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇದೆ ಟೋಟಲ್. ಇವು ಎರಡು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆರ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಅ ಗಿವನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ q1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ q2. ಇವೆರಡೂ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ನಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್. So for that, so to prove or to apply this superposition principle of electric field to given example here, let us consider 2 point charges q1 q2. Any number of charges you can consider here, but just for the simplicity I have considered 2 electric charges. Let us consider 2 electric charges q1 and q2 be the point charges at a distance of r1 and r2 from the point P. Okay, this is the point P what we have considered. Clear? At this point we are going to calculate the total intensity at a given point P. So let us move ahead. Electric field at point P due to charge q1 is given by this formula. Already we have discussed about this formula and already we have derived also. Okay, electric field at a point P due to this electric charge q1 can be calculated by E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 by r1 square multiplied by the r1 cap unit vector. Unit vector r1 cap is nothing but it gives the direction of this electric field E. Clear? So this is the electric field E in this direction. Now electric field at point P due to charge q. Now from this charge, so E equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q2 by r2 square into r2. So E2 is in this direction. Clear? ಇಲ್ಲಿ q1 ಮತ್ತು q2 ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿನ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಎಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ದ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಎಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ದ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ q1 is this much. Clear? Now electric field intensity at point P due to charge q2 is this much. Clear? Similarly, if you have another charge, for simplicity I have considered only 2 charges q1 and q2. In case while solving any other problems, if you have any one more charge or if you have n number of charges, you may have thousands of charges around this point P. So like that, similarly for nth charge, electric field at point P due to a nth charge is given by this formula. Clear? Now from the superposition principle is nothing but the total electric field at a point P is equal to the electric field produced by the charges which are around this point. At this instant I have considered only two charges. ಎರಡೇ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಎಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು E1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ E2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ E3 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಎನ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟೂ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ Q1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ Q2. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ E1 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ E2 up to En. So if you get the summation of it, so this formula will give us the total intensity of electric field at a given point P. So this is what the superposition principle of electric field. Okay, let us move ahead. Now what is the physical significance of electric field? What exactly it says? Physical significance means what exactly the value of electric field says. So that is what the physical significance of electric field. What we can understand by the value of electric field, given electric field. Electric field E at any point around a charge or a system of charges is used to calculate the, I repeat, electric field E at any point around a charge or it may be a system of charges is used to calculate the force F experienced by unit positive test charge Q0 at that given point. Okay, ಇದು